I want to read something.
Read something.
Off of my phone.
Off of your phone because you can't remember things correctly.
I can't, but here's the thing. So this is my little random list of thoughts. And
Randy's random thought of the day. Wow, that's interesting.
I'm not doing another one, but I'm just going to...
play it backwards.
But this is just something that I remember when I wrote this, and I remember thinking, I want to remember this because it's so like dumb, and I don't know why I just thought of these words in this order. And I was like 3 a.m. anyways, and I was
but
like,
it is a random thought.
I guess, but it...
Randy's random thought of the day. Wow, that's interesting.
But it literally means nothing. It literally...
Now play it backwards. Pocket change. Best bit. Grade it. Grade the bit real quick.
That was pretty good. I'm gonna give that an A. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was good. That I hated it, but it was like a good hate. Like it was good on your part. It was good. Good timing. It was good. Okay, but this is just random. Okay, it is a random thought, but this is what
Randy's
I thought.
random thought.
Don't do it again. Don't. Okay, I typed. When did you pop out the Doodle toy of your breakup?
The Doodle toy of
I
your
remember
breakup.
this was like a month ago, and I woke up at 3 a.m. and I was like, why did this like just come to me? I have to type this down.
That sounds like sleep talking, where it's like, when did you pull out the Doodle toy of your breakup? Randy, are you okay? I'm awake.
I'm fine. But what is that? And that's all I had to say about that.
Really?
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just,
Read it again.
It's literally just a random thought. When did you pop out the Doodle toy of your breakup?
You want to analyze this, like AP Lit style?
Okay.
When did you pop out the Doodle toy of your breakup? Shut the fuck up, phone. I don't want to hear from you. The Doodle toy of your... That sounds like some like preppy, like bedroom pop lyrics.
But it also kind of sounds deep. Like,
yeah. When did you pop out the bedroom toy?
Doodle toy.
When did you pop out of the bedroom for your toys and the breakups, right? When did you doodle your... When did you...
Okay, no, we can figure it out.
When did you pop out the doodle?
No, okay, so it makes sense. You just have to give meaning to what a doodle toy is, because like, okay, so it's after a breakup, and so when did you pop out? So it's like
a coping mechanism.
Yeah, coping mechanism. So how long did it take you after the breakup to pop? And so what is a doodle toy?
What is the doodle toy? That is the question. What if the doodle toy is like... So doodle toy is like, you're doodling with the toy, right? So like an Etch-a-Sketch or like
See, that's very literal. I mean, because that's literally
that's
is
true.
like
but we got some place to start at least, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So when did you pop out the doodle toy? What doodle writing? You'd be writing something. So when did you finally like understand the meaning behind the breakup? When did you finally? When did you pop out the doodle toy?
The
doodle toy of the breakup.
I like that meaning. Just when did you? Yeah.
When did you finally? When did you get that closure?
Mm-hmm.
When the doodle toy? Maybe it's like, you know, like you gotta
have fun again or something.
Yeah, have fun again, because doodling and like a toy, that's like a fun connotation. So when did you come to that closure and finally be like, when can you be yourself again? You know, be happy again.
Exactly.
When did you pop out the doodle toy for your breakup?
This is the new saying.
That's it.
It's gonna be all over.
That's the name of this episode.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
That's a good meaning. I'm gonna put a little check mark by it because we analyzed that.
Randy's random thought of the day. Wow, that was interesting. You're like, wow, how long did that take?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Wow, it's because he said the intro to the thing.
No, I thought it was a lot longer than that. I feel like we're dragging on, but no, we're doing good. That's a good cold open.
Yep.
Are you okay?
My whole face decided to fold in on itself. I don't know what happened. It hurt.
Okay.
This is pocket change of this is
media for the intellectually impoverished.
But it's not, because it's a pocket change, which is an episode where you get a little bit richer.
But the podcast is called Media for the Intellectually Impoverished, and this is a pocket change episode
where you get a little bit richer.
Why can't that be the intro? Why do we struggle so much with pocket change intros?
I don't know, but I like it's a fun bit. It's
Okay.
great. I like it.
Okay, if you
God.
say so. Well,
Yeah, I say so. I do. And that means 50% of this podcast is for it.
okay.
All right.
You know everybody's here for me, so.
That's true. You are 51% of this podcast. Oh, what are we doing today? I don't remember. Which one is this?
The embarrassing stories.
Embarrassing stories. So about a month-ish, maybe 2 months, Randy recorded it was the beginning of summer. Because we recorded
no, it wasn't
yes,
at
it
the
was
beginning of summer.
because we recorded them in bulk
gosh,
so that we could put it
summer
out.
has gone by too fast.
Too fast. It was so long ago. But we recorded an episode of Pocket Change where Randy popped out her diary and read some intros. And I said that I would come up with something comparable to that to make up for the fact that I was not being embarrassed. So I took a literal sense. I got the most embarrassing stories of my childhood and my teenage life, and I've compiled them into nothing except I will remember them one by one as time goes by.
Okay.
So I'm excited. I'm nervous. Well,
You get to feel it now because I was so embarrassed reading my diary.
okay, so some of them I'm not embarrassed about because like I was too young for it to be like a thing.
Okay.
But like some of them I'm like, ooh, I can't believe this is gonna be on the internet forever.
Yes, it will be.
So
But
let's
that's
start.
fun.
That is fun. That is fun. It's fun. It's great. I have total control on whether or not this actually goes
makes
up.
it in or
So
not,
I can do whatever. We'll start with the youngest one that I remember. So, fuck.
You got this.
I got this. I can do it.
It's not.
So when I was a kid,
fun.
and being potty trained, for some reason my mom let me run around with just a t-shirt on and no like underwear or like diapers or anything. So I
mean, that's a smart move on parents. I mean, you don't want to have to, if you're trying to potty train a child, and they keep messing up. You don't have to keep changing them.
Yeah, but it led to the problem of when she walked around the corner and saw like 30 poop nuggets.
Oh no!
Just a trail to where I was. She's like, "Did you go to the bathroom?" And I was like, "No, no, I didn't." She's like, "I'm pretty sure you did." I was like, "No." Classic kid stuff.
Do you remember doing that?
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
I'll come out right and say it. I have very few memories from when I was little to when I was. I mean, the most recent time I can remember is really the end of high school. I don't remember much before. There's a couple things in middle school that
I have like one memory from like every year, and that's about it.
I feel that. I have like a core memory of like that was the entire year
that's
summed
what the
up
year
into
was
one
like.
memory.
Yep.
Yeah. So then let's see. This continued to when I was actually potty trained. It was great. So my parents, my dad works for churches. He was a pastor for a very long time. My mom was a teacher, still is a teacher. They had to work church functions and they had to take their family to church functions. And so there's this church dinner and they're like, okay, and we're going to take all of our kids. And I'm like, hey, Mom, I have to use the bathroom. And I have to use the bathroom. And she's like, okay, do you want me to go with you? I'm like, no, I can do it myself. A big boy. I'm a big boy. I can do it myself. So I go to the bathroom and I'm gone for who knows how long. Who knows how long I was gone. My mother says that she was sitting at the table and she's enjoying her meal and she heard a gasp. Then she heard, Mom.
Oh no.
Like, across the like gym place we were in.
No.
And she turns around and I'm standing there. I've got my shirt on. I've got my shirt on and I've got my underwear and my pants in my hand and bits in the breeze, baby. And I'm going, Mom, I need help.
Oh no.
In front of about 40 church members. Oh yeah, good times.
No, but you were little.
I was little.
What else were you supposed to do?
I was little. What else I couldn't get them on.
Yeah.
How do you? There's so many holes. How do you put them back on? Golly, it's confusing.
And
it's still confusing.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Taylor, I think we have bigger problems here if you think it's still confusing to put on. Bottoms.
All I'm saying is that tagless underwear takes a couple tries. Like, it's not the first time. It takes a couple tries. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But nobody else in that room, like, was like, oh, look at him. Like, you were a child. Like, it's like a kid. Like, it's just, it's what kids do. I mean,
Yeah, they run around with their pants off. That's what kids do.
yeah, I don't know what.
I haven't been around kids in a while. I don't really know what they do anymore.
I mean, but you were potty training, so you were probably like 2 or 3.
I think it was 4.
Okay.
Does that change things?
A little bit.
It changed
A
a
little
little
bit.
bit. Yeah.
4 years old and not potty trained.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was potty trained. I just didn't know how to put my pants on, okay? Listen, I was a big boy wearing big boy pants, but they're very confusing. Okay, there's a lot of holes in them. And there's a hole that nobody even uses in the front. What's that hole for?
Stop the bit. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to do it
There's
anymore.
Nothing.
I don't want to do it anymore.
No reason for that hole. No one uses it. Anyone that uses it is...
Now I'm embarrassed.
Trying to fix my big boy pants.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy. Those are like the best childhood ones that I have.
Okay.
The next ones that I have are from like when I was like a tween.
Okay. Those are the best years.
The best years. The most awkward years.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean. I meant it sarcastically.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the worst years.
Yeah, that tracked. Yeah.
You totally got that.
Yeah, I got it. First try, I got it.
Yeah, easy.
Unlike my underwear. Oh man, I'm so funny. This is why I wanted to write them down, because now I have to think about it.
You never got the chance to write them down?
No, I didn't. We just went straight into it.
What were you doing?
Setting up the audio equipment.
Okay.
Bitch.
You didn't have to yell at me.
She threw her phone on the floor on accident.
Look at that.
I love that box of audio.
I love that box.
I am procrastinating installing.
Why, do you have another one that you just don't want to say?
I've got a couple good. Oh, boom! Remembered one. This is before I was a tween.
Finger guns.
I figured it. So I was in the process of moving from the town I grew up in as a little kid to the town I was like first grade through. I went to school in. Like first grade through high school. And I was invited to a birthday party for like my kindergarten friend, whose name I don't remember.
So
but
you say.
What I don't remember it. I mean, I think it was
Greg?
No. It was like a Brian.
You know who you are, Brian.
Oh, man, if you listen to this podcast, please hit me up.
I miss you, dog.
Dude, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Like, I also had a Norwegian exchange student named Magna. Hit me up, bro. If you're still in the States, meet up for coffee. Anyway, so
story.
My family decided, hey, we'll make a day of it. We'll go to SeaWorld one day, and then we'll stay the night at our old house. And then the next day, you'll go to the party, and then we'll all go home. It'll be great. We have a great time. And I was like, yay, perfect. So I went to SeaWorld, and then we get back to our old house, the one that we were in the process of selling. Mind you, it's not livable at this point. We had just brought some sleeping bags and some pillows, and we were just going to like crash in our respective rooms. And something had happened where the real estate agent didn't like leave the key there. Like some real estate agents will leave the key in this like little key box that they hang on the doorknob. Well, this person didn't do that. They just sort of kept the keys on their person. And we used to keep the door to the garage unlocked all the time. And for some reason, my parents are like, well, yeah, it's going to be unlocked when we get there. Why wouldn't it be unlocked? So we roll up the garage door, and we get to that door, and my parents try, and they're like, locked.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We had a dog, and sort of like a mutt. It was a mix of like a Labrador and a golden retriever, big old puppy. like to chew things. Had like separation anxiety, and so it would chew things.
Oh
Chewed through the wall. Yeah, that's it's part of this story.
no. The wall.
Chewed through the wall. Through the wall.
The wall.
The wall. It was a thin wall. It was like the laundry room to the garage. It was just like thin.
But still, how do you even get a grip to... Okay.
Chewed through the wall.
Chewed through the wall.
I don't know. But we had like placed a vent there to cover it.
Mhm.
But I don't remember how the vent got uncovered at this point. But basically what ended up happening was they were like, hey, you're small.
The small one, yeah.
You're the smallest one here.
You small boy.
I bet you would fit through this hole. And I was like,
No.
yeah, I could probably.
Oh, no.
And I start going, and I remember peeking my head in, and it was just pitch black inside. I couldn't see anything. And it was crazy because that house had never been that dark.
Mm-hmm.
But it was because the door to the laundry room was closed, and all there was just pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
And so I peek my head in, and I can't see. And it's a tight fit, and at that time I was pretty claustrophobic, and I just start wailing. I'm just screaming, crying, terrible. I'm terrified, and like I don't want to do it. And my parents are like shoving me through the hole.
Oh my god!
They're like, go get in there, turn the door because
gosh.
they're tired. They've been at SeaWorld for like 8 hours with 3 young kids.
Okay,
And
but that doesn't justify shoving one of your kids through a hole in the wall.
they're just shoving me through the hole, and I'm like terrified. And my arms are kind of getting caught. And I'm like, yeah, why do you do it? And so I'm freaking out, and they're like, just do it, get in the hole, kid. And I'm like, no. And eventually they pull me out, and then they cover us in these sort of like mats. I don't remember like what kind of mat they were.
Mhm.
It was just like covering mats for like your garage or something.
Okay.
And we're cold, and they just put us in those mats
Aw.
and then wrap us up. And then eventually my oldest brother is like, I can probably fit. I'm thin. And so they're like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm sure. And so he eventually like wriggles himself through and then opens the door, and we get in. And I'm so sad and like crying, and I'm still sad. I'm just like, I just want some comfort. And I'm really excited to go back to my old house. And so I'm like, I'm going to run up to my bed, and I'm going to flop on my bed and go to sleep.
No.
I start going up the stairs, all the way at the top. First person in the house, I swing open my door, and I run and I jump and I flop straight into the box spring. And all you can hear is, this is what my parents heard. This is what they heard. Yay! Thwap!
Yeah.
Ah!
Boom.
Boom! Ah! You know, kids kind of like got a squeak to them whenever something happens, right? Just a little bit, just like ah!
Kids have a squeak.
You've heard it. You've heard the kids shriek. You're laughing because it's true. Yeah.
It is, but you make it sound like kids are just like
These squeaker toys. Something bad happens.
you just throw them across the room and they squeak.
Rubber ducks.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was that story.
That was that.
That was
That
it.
was what happened.
I thwap on the bed, and my
Oh,
parents come up and they
no.
try to console me.
How
And
old
then,
were you?
Oh, I must have been in the first grade, so 7.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay.
I was
Pretty young.
but old enough to understand exactly what was going
What
on.
happened? Yeah.
Oh,
no.
that one I remember bits and pieces of.
Oh, okay.
The ones before that, I didn't remember anything. Because I guess I gained consciousness between those 2 stories. Have you seen those things on TikTok where it's like me suddenly gaining consciousness in a CVS at like 6
Yes.
o'clock in the afternoon, just like looking around like, what is this shit? What's going on? Where are we? This ain't my house. What am I doing here? Mom, what's going on? Explain.
Your performance is
Wish we had cameras.
I 100% know what you're talking about. Like waking up, like at a Walmart or something. You're like, what am I doing here? How did I get here?
What's going on? She's laughing at my face because I'm looking left and right across the room. There's blank stare and like half a smile. What's it? What's going on, man?
how slowly they form. We just sit here and watch the wavelengths.
That's the whole episode, just us watching the wavelengths.
Of us making weird noises.
That's our ASMR. Is us just
That wasn't good. I made a noise earlier today, and my dad was like, "How did you do that?" And I was like, "I just breathed in."
Is it the squeak?
No,
It's not the squeak.
I haven't done the squeak in a long time.
Do it now.
I can't. I don't remember how I did it. The really high,
Yeah.
that's
No.
something like that.
No, but it's inwards.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, I can't remember it.
I can't do it because I'm terrible at voices. There it is.
That's what it is. I got it.
Yeah. I'll blow it up so we can hear it. Oh, okay. So
Another one.
Vice the dust.
What?
What?
Are you okay?
No, this is the doozy.
Let's do it.
This is the
Come
doozy.
on.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's gonna be on the internet. I'm gonna warn my parents now.
Deep breath.
This is not one that they would want to listen to. So, Dad, if you are listening still, click off.
Let's not.
Yeah, this is like I'm warning you, Father. If you're actually here, this is not one you want to check out.
And you're like, if I get a call at 2
If
in
I
the
get
morning.
in 2 in the morning from you because you woke up mid nap, like mid asleep, listening to don't.
I don't know.
Like the wee you, father alert, no father more.
No father.
No fathers. Wee you.
But what about moms?
Neither. She doesn't listen.
Oh. She didn't care.
She doesn't listen. She's not gonna hear it.
Okay.
This
You got this. Come on, deep breaths.
This is gonna be on the internet.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so not excited. Okay, so I was 16 because I could drive.
Look at all the yelling.
I know.
Okay.
It's I was 16 at the time. I was dating a girl who I'm gonna call Sarah.
A girl.
Yeah, a whole ass girl. Like not one, like a not like half one, like a girl, like a real one.
But didn't you just come out of the closet?
Shut up.
You know,
I don't even know if these are gonna be in order. This is gonna be completely random.
I know none of these are. You have to listen to all of these together to get
Yeah,
the
it was
inside
all at
jokes.
one. Yeah. Oh God. So I was dating Sarah, and it was summertime, right? And so my church puts on this VBS, Vacation Bible School, which is where it's like daycare basically for parents to toss their kids, and we have fun. We teach them about Jesus and stuff like that.
I did one of those things.
You did?
Mhm.
Did you go to it or did you help run it?
No, I went to it.
You went to it. Mhm.
Like 2 years in a row and then stopped.
Yeah. They're not super fun.
Nope.
But my
Interesting.
dad, my dad had a really, really good stretch of like he used to put on some really good VBS stuff. Like one year we turned our gym into like a Grecian bazaar.
Mhm.
And so because it was like Greek stuff was the whole thing, and so you could get these drachma and then you could spend the drachma on like snacks, and so they found like foods that the research foods you'd get in ancient Greece, and then they made a bunch of it was real fun. But anyway, that's not this year.
Someone sounds like they're stalling.
Yeah. So I was 16. I was helping with the VBS. I was going to be the videographer because I knew at this point that I wanted to do
That's something that you like to do.
Yeah, right. And I was, whoa! Imagine that.
Whoa.
It was also because I had experience with editing software because in school I did some of the editing for the school news stuff.
Okay.
And I was going to be the videographer and a photographer. So I was going to go around and take videos and do all that fun stuff. And that required that I didn't have a camera at the time, right? So it required I use my phone. Oh God, this is gonna be on the internet. This is gonna be on the internet.
It's gonna be on the internet, and it's okay.
It's okay. I mean, it's not like people. Well,
And you didn't kill someone.
I didn't, but I did. Oh.
You
Oh
scarred
God,
some people though.
it's bad. It is like you think it's gonna be like a certain level of bad, but it's farther bad
I
than
already
you think.
kind of have an idea of like what's gonna happen. I think we all do.
Yeah, I think
But
you might.
I want to hear what happens.
So, you might not think it's on the scale that I'm just gonna tell you. It's bad.
Okay, keep going.
Basically, at the time, I had a girlfriend.
Yes, you said that.
And so me and this girlfriend, we would get a little frisky. Imagine
You
that.
and a girlfriend?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And saucy. And we both had Snapchat. And so we sent some provocative photos back and forth. And there were quite a few of those photos stored upon my cellular device.
See, that was your mistake.
Yes. Yes, that was my mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, mistake number 1.
Okay,
There's multiple mistakes. So
you didn't put a little. Anyway, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I will preface with I used that like weird calculator vault app, and I kept the secret photos in there.
You know, Snapchat has its own little.
Yes. I didn't know that at the time.
Okay.
Didn't.
Okay.
Had no idea.
Okay.
None. Whatsoever.
Okay, keep going.
Yes. I don't wanna.
That's the end of the story. Just to wet your palate. That's the end of the story.
Dip a toe into the story. Let's see how it feels.
Guess what happens.
Think about it. So I am.
You got this.
How do I want to tell this story?
Do you not? Are you
No,
second
how?
guessing?
I'm not. How do I want to get about this? Because at this point, I'm too deep.
You have to finish.
I have
at
to
this
finish
point.
it because I got the intrigue.
You did. Yeah, we all were on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, I know.
I know we all are.
Yeah. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
you're on the edge of
tension.
your seat.
There's tension.
God, you could cut it with a knife.
Yeah.
So I am up in the booth running the slides for the songs that are going on.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Running the slides for the songs that are going on. Now listen. I wanted to know that if when my like sort of boss guy, the guy that was above me taking photos, when he plugged my phone in and downloaded the photos, would he suddenly have child pornography on his computer? That's what I wondered. So I was like, well, I need to test that because God forbid I delete them.
Yeah. Because you
Right?
can't just
Couldn't
do that. No.
Couldn't. So I plugged it in to the only computer that was nearby. The one running the slides.
No.
Yes, I did. Absolutely. And what
Mistake
I did.
Number 2.
Mistake number 2. Mistake number 2. Now.
No, mistake number 2 is not deleting this.
Mistake number 2 is not mistake number 3. Plugging it into the nearest computer.
Yeah.
Slides playing. It's like a video slide. So like the song plays on top of it, and then the slides go
along,
automatically. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't have to worry about clicking any slides. So why don't I take this time to
test my theory?
Test my theory. And so I go and I look, and I can't tell if there's the icon, but I can't tell if this image is one of those photos or not. And I'm like, well, I'll just open it because no one was up there.
Real quick. Just I'll open it real quick.
And I'll see.
Mistake number 4.
Mistake number 4. And I'll just see if this is it. If it'll even open. Because who knows if it'll even open.
It might not.
Might not. It might be like, oh, it's encoded. Oh, you can't open an encoded file. Oh,
error.
Ever. 404. What I didn't know, what I wish I did know.
I can't breathe.
Was that the monitor up in the booth was not the primary monitor. The primary monitor, in fact, was a screen above 70 little kids and probably 12 adults and church members and 4 dancing church members on a stage playing a video with slides and music.
I can't breathe.
For people to see.
I can't breathe. I can't.
Mistake number 5.
Mistake number 5.
Here's the kicker. Mistake number 6. I did not know that in this version of Windows, simply clicking once on a file would open the file. So when I attempted to click and drag open the file on the screen I was on, it immediately opened on the other screen. That's mistake number 6. That's the kicker. So 3 things went through my mind. Thing number 1, what just happened? Thing number 2, where's the fucking image?
Oh no!
Thing number 3, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And this is what I do. Happens within the span of 10 seconds. Click. 3 thoughts. Oh my God. Fumbling for the mouse. I can't see where the mouse is up on that screen. There is an image of a half-naked girlfriend of mine, Sarah, up on that screen in front of 80 children from ages 5 to 14. Eventually, I manage to quickly drag the thing back over to my screen and exit it out. But the damage has been done.
Yes.
The damage has been done.
Mm-hmm.
So I calmly get up from my seat.
Ran away.
Walked down to where Sarah was, helping with VBS, and whispered in her ear, "Hey, I just put one of your nudes up on the screen. I don't think anyone saw it." She said, "What?"
Huh? Yeah.
And I said, "It was up there for a really short amount of time. I don't think anyone saw it." And then I left. And I went back up to the screen and did not utter a single word for the rest of the night. That is the one story that keeps me awake every night. That is the most embarrassing story I have ever told. And it is now on the internet.
Maybe that one shouldn't have. Maybe not. You never heard, like, nobody was ever
I heard. I played it off as if it was a meme. Somehow, people believed me.
I don't think so. I think they were being nice. I don't know.
I think they just would rather have it been a
believe
meme.
that
Yeah,
it
would
was
rather believe it was that.
But that's all that happened.
That's it.
I mean, you didn't get in trouble?
Oh, I got in trouble because it was a provocative meme.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
How are you still here?
I don't know. I repressed it.
You break down into tears?
I really don't know.
I don't know. You wake up, you're like...
What? Where am I? What's going on? Mom?
I'm sorry. Please don't die. Stop hyperventilating.
Where do we go?
That's it.
What's the bit?
That's it.
We've got to wrap it up.
At least no one knew. They didn't know.
No one.
They didn't know.
No, maybe in like 5 years, some little kid that was there would be like,
"Oh yeah, I saw that."
What the fuck was that? Anyone else see that? Can you imagine being a kid on like a 5-year-old and just like sitting on the floor like singing and dancing and like looking at the lyrics and you just suddenly see that and you're like, and it goes away and you're like, bro, bro, like dude next to you, bro, did you see that shit? Did you see that?
I wish that's how 5-year-olds were.
Naked lady up there, bro. Holy shit, dude. You see that shit? Yeah, I saw that shit. Put it back up. Yeah. Put it back up.
We can't. No. I wish that's how 5-year-olds acted, but you know they probably saw it, and then immediately when the lyrics came back, they were like, "Oh yeah, that's what I was doing."
Like just brain reset.
Yeah, they just. What's that? Oh wait, singing. Yeah.
Can you imagine if that poor kid caught consciousness as soon as that happened? He's like, "Yeah, where am I? What? What's going on? Hey, mom? Mom?
Whoa,
Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo!" That is all the time we have for this episode of Pocket Change.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
I hope I never have to tell that. Actually, I never will have to tell that story again because it's on the internet.
Yep.
Dad, I swear to God, if you listen to that, don't. It's gonna be more awkward if we talk about it than if we just ignore it.
Yeah, if you heard that, just ignore it. We don't have the whole thing.
None. Like, dear God. Oh God. Okay. Well.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Thanks for joining us. Getting a little bit richer. I'm gonna go cry for a very long time.
No.
And it'll be fun. It'll be great. I'll have a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did. This was fun.
This was fun.
This was
you
really
had a good
fun.
time.
I did.
Wow. Great. Cool. Great. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Media for the Intellectually Impoverished is produced by Trey Taylor Smith and Miranda Randy Zapes.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at MFTII Podcast, or email us at mftiipodcast@gmail.com.
That's MFT, 2 Eyes, Podcast. Thanks for listening.